And again, just deep breath in through the nose. Deep exhale, letting it go. Allowing your spine to lengthen and bringing your ears back a few inches. Rooting through the tailbone. Allowing the palms to rest into the thighs. Or you can bring the palms up as a means of surrender. Feel free to take a neck roll if you're a little sore here. But I love starting the practice with a few moments to just check in. Yesterday was winter solstice. It was the shortest day of the year. And now we're officially entering into more brightness. And as we move today, just thinking about how can I move in an unhurried pace? Perhaps the pace is picked up in the workplace or at home as people are preparing for the holidays. How can we slow down on the mat? And bringing that idea of a contrast between light and dark, and bringing that in our movement between effort and ease. Knowing that slowing down doesn't mean less work, but it means more focus. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, feeling the belly expand as far as it can go. Exhale, letting it all go. Just breathing a few more moments on your own, seeing how you can regulate your breath and calm the vagus nerve and find the sweet spot of awareness and ease. Just breathing at your own pace. Softening around the eyes and the jaw. A little softer in the shoulders. Perhaps feeling like we're in our own hibernation. Every time we close the eyes, we're tuning in. Knowing that our true peace is already inside us. Inhaling again and exhaling, softening. Feel free to slowly flutter the eyes open, acknowledge the other humans in your space or on the screen. And we'll start to move. All right, so if you're not on your mat already, Feel free to switch whatever leg was in front. Yep. And then just rock side to side, feeling the sit bones into the earth. And then here we go. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Feeling the scapula move, and exhale, press away. So really intentional, feeling my own wings, right? Just lifting up. Inhale, reach. Tension between the body and the space. Exhale, let it go. So both fingertips are down to the earth. Doesn't matter which one you lift. Lift one hand up and gently pull the ear to the opposite side as this hand roots away. Feeling a nice stretch in the side of the neck. The spine is still tall and long. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling the subtle stretch. Knowing that you're going to feel way longer after this. Inhale, lift up, careful, woo, and switch. Other fingertips down, gently pull. And there's some opposition here, so these fingertips go the opposite direction. Breathing in, breathing out, allowing the shoulder to melt down into the back. Beautiful, and then release back to center. And then look to the right and to the left. And then bring the hands in front of you, stretch the fingers, and then make a fist. Just getting our wrist ready for the practice. Boop, boop. And then roll it the other way. Jazz fingers. Maybe you play with a little finger wave. Good, and then let's rock forward to our first tabletop. Getting nice and cozy. Knees underneath the hips. Fingers underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingertips wide. And on your own, take your own cow-cat. Dropping the belly, looking up. Inhaling on your cow, and then exhaling, scooping the belly into the cat. And you do this a few times on your own at your own pace. Using your breath, finding some opening in the body. And then, I haven't done this in a while, just do any cat-like movement. So maybe a little circle, head to tailbone connection, and reverse. Maybe you shift your tail to one side and look the opposite direction. And then shift your tail to the other side, opposite direction. Good. From here, let's extend one leg back. This is my left leg. Hips are squared off to the floor, toesies down. Draw the navel in. And just be sure you're not collapsing in that shoulder. So I still lift up, press away. Yep. And then if you'd like, reach the opposite arm out. You don't have to though. You can keep it down. I might keep mine down. Inhale, reach, lift up. We're doing like a table cow-cat. Exhale, knee to the nose. Good. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach. You can have the extended arm if you'd like. Exhale, whoo, finding that balance. Good, 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. And then bring that foot in between the hands right away. We're going into our nice low lunge, keeping that nice 90-degree shape. Rise up, pull up in the lower belly. This nice stretch of the right hip flexor. Feel free to draw the hands up. And then exhale, hands to the earth, or the blocks. If you have blocks, they would go right underneath these hands. And since you said you did some running, let's do a nice runner stretch. Pull the hips back, stretch that leg. Bring the toesies towards the shin. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If your other knee needs some support, feel free to fold up the mat or place a blanket. Good. Exhale, back to the low lunge. Rock forward. And then press your hand, opposite hand to the inside of the foot, and we do our nice little easy twist. Ooh, feeling that stretch in the back hip flexor. Good, and then exhale, hands back down to the earth, and swing it back. Take a quick child's pose to reset the body. Sink the hips down into the heels. Rest the forehead. Shimmy the hips down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Exhale back to your table, readjust. If your knees need a little break, feel free to shake it out. Take one cow-cat to reset. Drop the belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Kitty cat. Other leg. Extend the other leg behind you. Remember, don't collapse in the shoulders. Press away. Yogi's choice to lift the opposite arm 3 times. Here we go. Inhale, reach opposite side of the room. Exhale, round in the spine, knee to elbow. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Ooh, find the balance. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Nice. Exhale. Then bring that foot in between the hands. Hiya. All the way there. Scooch that front hip crease back. Rise up to a nice low lunge, stretching the opposite hip flexor. Scoop up in the belly, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to the floor or the blocks. Scooch the hips back, runner stretch, other side. Lengthen through the front leg, toes towards the shin. Breathe. Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling a stretch in the hamstring and the calf. Slowly come back to your low lunge. Same arm as leg, reaches up for a nice easy twist. Lift up towards the sky, like up, and then bring the hands back down. Exhale, swing that foot back. Meet me in child's pose again. This time, bring the arms by the side of the legs. Nice little release. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. How can you get your hips to soften closer to the heels? Good. Slowly drag the fingertips along the side of the body. All the way up. Press yourself up. Beautiful. Can you step out into your first plank? Hands underneath the shoulders. Heels reaching to the back of the room. And let's rock forward and back on those toes. Drawing the abdominals in. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Warming up the upper body. Good. From here, right away, exhale. Lift your hips nice and high. And then bring the heels down. Downward facing dog. Shake out the head. Walk the dog. Nice stretch for the back of the legs. So remember, you can bend the knees deep here, then shimmy the hips up and then lengthen. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Reach that right heel up, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Exhale, bring the right foot in between the hands. Woo. Drop the back knee. Inhale, rise up, low crescent lunge. Finding a nice flow, a little bit quicker. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, push back, half splits. Drop the hip bone. Flex the foot. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, back to the low lunge. This time, lift up your back knee. Take a nice lunge twist. Exhale, hands back down to the earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Walk the dog. Allow the shoulders to still continue to melt down the back. Shake the head. Other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Keep the hips square. 3-legged dog. Woo. Exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Nice. Drop the back knee. Rise up, low crescent lunge. And everything is an invitation. Nothing here is a demand. So you honor your body. Exhale, release back down. Scoop the navel in. Runner stretch, other side. Woo. Or half splits. Just kidding. Half splits. Drop that hip. Lengthen. Feel the stretch. Breathe. Good. Come back to your lunge. Press your palm into the mat. Lift your back knee. Easy twist. Breathe. Good. Bring the hand back down. Step back this time to plank. Rock forward and back on those toes. And then from here, let's just wake up the abdominal wall. Just rock to the edges of the foot. Whoa. English. Edges of the feet, side to side. Just saying hello. Hello, abdominals. Breathe. Careful with the toesies. Nice. Back to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Notice what you feel. Can you deepen your bend in the knees and scooch the hips up? Can you anchor the heels down a little bit more? Breathe. Good. And then inhale, lift through the heels, roll back to your plank. All right, yogi's choice. I'm gonna rock forward, lower my body down as one. Ooh, release the feet, shimmy the hips. Inhale, lift up cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes underneath and push right back up to downward facing dog. Walk the dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up nice and high. Exhale, bring the right foot in between the hands. Yogi's choice to come down to a low lunge or rise up for your first high lunge. Yep. Shoulders down, nice long torso. Breathe. Exhale, hands to the earth. Take a nice twist, right arm up to the sky. Then exhale. From here, we're gonna find a nice flow. We're gonna go straight into a reverse warrior. So I'm gonna pivot the back foot, pass through warrior two, and go straight to reverse warrior. Woo, yeah, so you know the shape. This back foot is parallel. Feeling the legs. Nice, exhale, cartwheel back down. Turn to your lunge. Repeat, twist, little retrograde. Ooh, little burn here. Back down, downward facing dog. All right, same thing other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left foot through the hands. Scoop up in the body. Yogi's choice for low lunge or high lunge. Keep the hips square facing the front of the mat. Exhale, hands to the earth. Take a nice easy twist facing the front leg. All right, come back to your lunge. Think we're going to warrior two to come back to reverse warrior. Stretch. Enjoy. Then cartwheel the hands back down to your lunge. Retrograde, lift the left arm up. Easy twist. Hands back down. Step back to your plank. Drop the knees. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Toesies touch, push the hips back. Extended child's pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Soften, allow the shoulders to mount. Good, and then slowly bring the hands back underneath you. Yep, and gracefully bring the legs in front. Y'all good? Thumbs up? I know that was a little bit of heat. Awesome. So bring the legs in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, Dandasana. If you'd like, you can grab a bolster or a blanket. You can kind of stack over it. Or if you don't need it, just inhale, reach up. And exhale, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs, allowing the shoulders to melt. Feeling a stretch in the calves and the hamstrings. And slowly release your body. Yep. And then roll it on up. Bring the feet to the mat. Sit back in your nice big M shape or W shape and widen your feet. And then you know this one, exhale, just little windshield wiper getting into the hip flexor. If you want to continue like a dancer with the arm, and we're just rocking side to side, feeling what's in the hip flexor. Breathe in, breathe out. And one more. Good. From here, bring the tushy back underneath you. Meet me in a nice straddle. Knees and toes towards the sky. Now, if you have props, you can use them. But let's get into the adductors here. Nice stretch, leaning forward. You can use your props to lean your elbows down. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. And just feel this on the inner thigh into the hip flexor. Releasing here, seeing if you can go a little bit lower. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, and then slowly lift it up. Sitting up nice and tall while you're still here in this straddle. Without compromising your sit bones, can you lean to one side and take a nice side body stretch? Anchor the hip bones into the earth as you stretch and maybe bring the arm back. Really reaching. Remember this nice contrast between effort and ease. Are you holding tension? Are you allowing the body to release a little bit so you can go deeper? And then inhale, slowly creep your way back up. Careful with the side body. Nice, y'all. And then let's switch. Scoop to one side, keeping the sit bones down into the earth. Reach as far as you can without feeling pain, or maybe challenging yourself, bringing the arm back. You can go a little bit further. So we're just getting long in the side body. Noticing, not judging what we're feeling. Just notice. And then slowly creep back up. Nice. See, without your hands, if you can swing the legs together. Whoop, and then meet me back in your table. Let's take a cow-cat to reset the body. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Round, good. From here, let's go into puppy pose before we do, we're gonna do some pigeon since you told me you were running, right? So let's go into puppy pose. Walk the paws forward, keeping the booty up towards the sky. Maybe resting the forehead down or the chin. We're getting a nice shoulder stretch here as your hips still lift up towards the sky. If you need, you can place a block or a blanket underneath the forehead. But reaching your paws forward, sinking the hips back, opposite direction, opposition. Good. Exhale, slowly bring the hands back underneath you, back to your table. And then step back out into a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Notice what you feel now. Let the neck be loose. Pedal the feet. All right. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Square off the hips. Exhale, can you bring the right knee towards the right wrist? Yeah. Swing the shin down. Yep. You know how we do this. And then drop the back leg and walk yourself back to a pigeon. Now remember, in pigeon, we want leveled hips, so I'm not going to drop down on one hip. Square off those hips. If you feel craziness in the knee, flex through the foot to protect the knee. Yogi's choice to stay up here or come down. Or if we don't like that at all, take the figure four stretch that y'all also know, a seated figure four. You find what feels good. Always honor your body, knowing that everything here is just an invitation. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And if you don't feel a stretch, maybe you make a subtle adjustment. Maybe you rock a little bit to the left or to the right. Can you lower your body down? Find some ease and effort, knowing your edge. allowing the top body to soften. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. Can you slowly start to come back up? Wakey, wakey. Thumbs up, you're okay? Y'all okay? Feel it? Okay. All right, so now I'm on my hands. And you carefully honor your body, but try to bring it back right away into, not right away, but you know what I mean, into your downward facing dog. Walk the dog. All right, other side. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, left knee towards the right wrist. Swing the shin so that it's almost parallel to the top of the mat, and walk your way back, knowing one side may be more tighter than the other. What we want are leveled out hips. So unless you have complete mobility here, your hips shouldn't be touching the floor. Breathe. Let go in the upper body. Feel this from the glute into the hamstring and a little bit into the IT band. Can you find your edge? And you can play around here. Maybe the shin needs to be a little more parallel. And maybe you can completely let go and soften into the earth. Can you release? Woo. It's way more intense on the left side for me. Woo. Breathe. If your mind has wandered off, just come back to the breath, come back to the sensation of the body. Breathing in, breathing out, perhaps enjoying the music. And take a few more breaths here before we move out of it. Right, this duality of effort and ease. Woo. All right, slowly start to come back up. Come back up from hibernation. Nice. All right, tuck your back toe, press your palms into the earth, right into downward facing dog. Walk your dog, feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Good. From here, slowly walk your feet to your hands, all the way to the top of the mat. Widen your stance. Y'all already know my style. Toesies off the mat. Shift your weight to your toes. Grab the elbows. Rock side to side. Ragdoll. Soft bend in the knees, allowing the lower back to release. Good. Release your hands wherever they land. So here, I'm going to bend my right knee as my right palm is into the earth, and I'm just going to open twist to the side. And then I can switch. Shift my weight to the left hand to the earth, open twist. Just notice what you feel. Finding breath in the twist. Oh yeah. Good. Release. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer together. Grab your fingers behind your back. Clasp the fingers and let's do a nice chest opener. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let your head hang. And then exhale, bend the elbows, release the hands wherever they land. Drop the hips. Slow roll up through the spine. All the way up. Ooh, to standing. Stack everything. Shake it out. Do anything. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Nice. Feet slightly apart or together. Feeling all four corners of the feet. We're in Tadasana. Shoulders stacked. Yep. And I'm not going to move my camera because we're about to go back down. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, hands to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to your plank, 1 foot at a time, or you can jump into it. Yogi's choice for a Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll through the feet, downward facing dog. And then slowly drop the knees. And then sink the hips back. Now, if you have knees that don't like this, you can roll a blanket or a pillow or a bolster on the inside of your knees and drop the hips back into a nice hero pose. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a nice twist. Inhale, lift back up. Nice. Exhale, twist the other way. And then rock forward, remove the props, swing the legs back around you. And then this time, feet into the earth, knees together. And then just round in your upper body like a teenager that's just like, or a kid, crying, bent over, just allowing an undoing of the back. Letting the neck be loose. Good, and then slowly rise up. Nice tall spine. We're gonna take a nice boat pose. So lean back as if we're moving your car seat back. And then feel free to lift one leg up or both legs up and find that nice balance before we bring our backs to the earth. Drawing the navel into the spine.
Well, you can see
Yes, nice, y'all. Can you balance? Can you extend one leg out maybe? Can you lower your upper body back a little bit more? Waking up lower belly. Woo. Can you lift both legs up? Nice. Point those toes. Yes. Yes, point those toes. Here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet and then slowly lower your spine down. Woo. Good job. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Feeling a nice stretch in the hip flexor and the top of the quad. Good, and then heel toe your feet back underneath yourself. Hug the knees in, rocking left and right, including your neck. Reaching for the elbows or the wrist. Noticing what you feel in the hips. Nice, hands on the knees. Widen your legs and then just roll the ankles one way and then the other. Good. From here, can you cross one leg on top of the other? Yep, just a little cross. And then reach for whatever's available. If you can reach for the feet, awesome. If you reach for the shins, awesome. Doesn't matter. But try to pull both your legs into your chest. And you're gonna feel this stretch, whatever leg is on top, you're gonna feel it in the glutes. Pulling down towards you. Taking a deep breath in. And out. Good. From here, whatever foot is closest to the earth, bring it down. Legs are still crossed. If my right leg is on top, I'm going to shimmy my hips to the right and take a nice cross-legged supine twist, taking the knees down and looking opposite direction. Let's hang here for a few breaths, allowing the eyes to soften, allowing the body to relax. Nice release of the lower back. Allow the shoulders to soften. Let go of any stress, any worries you're holding in the body. Free your body from it. Good, and then slowly unravel the legs. Woo! Bring everything back underneath you. Oh yeah. All right, now cross the other leg on top. Yep, and then lift the legs towards you. Reach for whatever's available. Maybe it's the feet, maybe it's the shins. Pull towards your chest. Woo, feel that sensation. Let the shoulders melt. Let the jaw soften. Inhale, exhale. Good, then release that bottom foot back to the earth. If your left leg is on top, shimmy the hips to the left. Vice versa. Take a twist. Look opposite direction, eyes closed. Relax. Hands on the wrist. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly start to come back to your spine. Unravel the legs. Lift your feet up to the sky, arms to the sky. Dead bug, just roll the ankles, shake it out. Extend the legs up, open the legs, hug the knees. And then let's finish in our Shavasana. So whatever restful shape you want to take up space, close the eyes, allow the body to recover. Try to stay in the present moment. And I'll wake you up after just 2 minutes. Let's just lay here. Let's give our bodies and our minds 2 minutes. Allowing the eyelids to soften, allowing the shoulders to release an inch or two more, allowing the spine to lengthen into the floor. Sigh it out. Taking a moment, maybe just to thank your body for letting you move. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. choosing to slow down these next few weeks as much as you can. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feeling good, feeling great. And then slowly start to rock the head left and right, wiggle the fingers and toes, part the lips, maybe yawn here. And then in your own creative way, roll to one side gently. Or if you want to stay in Shavasana, you totally can.
Hey, that's all.
No, seriously. Some people have stayed there. And then whenever you're ready, meet me in a nice seated position. Back to how we started. And then just draw the palms together. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. And last one together. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lauren. That was
Yeah.